Pre-pandemic, was right around the time you got involved with Managing Partner Bootcamp, MPB Leadership Accelerated. Once you started realizing this is part of that path or journey for you as a firm leader at BeachFleischman. Fast forward to today, what impact has MPB had on you as a leader in taking what Gary created and, really seeing kind of 20 years of his experience over a 6-month program?
Yeah. Huge. I remember, so I was in the boot camp right when COVID hit. I think it was 2020, and I think my term extended into 2021.
It was the longest program ever. I think it was 18 months.
Right. It was like an 18-month program. But that's because COVID hit.
Right.
I remember Gary saying and you saying, your firm, the decisions we make today are going to define whether or not we're successful coming out of COVID. And I remember him saying that, you saying that. And so, I took that to heart. We made so many changes and investments during COVID that we launched new products and services. We launched new companies. We made some acquisitions, and it's just been, that was great advice, I think, at that time. And I really needed to hear that as a new CEO. So beyond that, I just really liked the holistic nature of the program and some of the takeaways from there that as a CEO, you're really looking at the firm holistically. You're looking at things like culture, talent, technology, growth. You got to be on top of industry trends, and problem solving. I remember there being a very specific module about how to solve problems or have difficult conversations. And that is part of innovation, right? You're always going to have these challenges and these problems. And we have to know how to navigate that. We have to build that capability to manage through that. And I think the boot camp prepped me for that real nicely.
Awesome. I know when we chatted before this call, you mentioned, at the same time, the boot camp is a physical boot camp as much as it is a educational and leadership development one. And how's that experience kind of evolved now that you're, top 200 firm, you have a couple hundred people underneath you, you're responsible for their health and wellness every day. I know that's a big emphasis for us during the program.
Yeah, it's a huge part. I mean, the whole module about physical health and mental health, that was one of my biggest takeaways. And you absolutely have to focus on yourself and keep yourself healthy. There's a lot of mental health issues with folks coming out of COVID. And so, internally, we even launched, we have our own health and wellness initiatives here at BeachFleischman, but we also launched, some leadership training for, our partner group, our owner group, to help us navigate through all the change that's out there. And I just think that's so important. And part of that is feeling connected to your work. And so finding those, ways to stay engaged and to be engaged with your work is very important. And I think if we can keep that up, then we will attract other people into the profession as well, right? You want people to feel connected and attracted to the work that they do.